Why is there always a few curls that want to be longer than everything else? Do I look like Weird Al Yankovic? I don't know. I feel like I look like Weird Al. Ugh. Wearing some Spanx. I feel like a stuffed sausage. I've got these first time I've ever had jeans that were cut and torn, not by me. There's bits of my body hanging out of them, so I probably won't do any close-ups on that, but I still got them on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kali, and this is week 30 of my weight loss and self-discovery journey. Yeah, so today I want to talk about diet plans, meal plans, things that I have been on in the past, what worked for me, what didn't work for me. And I think we can probably guess that most of them did not work for me. Hi, bud. Do you want to talk about your diet plan? Huh? No? Okay. Who among us has not been on some kind of diet? You might be on one now. Technically, I'm supposed to be on one now. Let's start with the almighty Weight Watchers. Yeah, I have done Weight Watchers. I think everybody that I know in real life has been on Weight Watchers. It's super popular because they try to make it as simple as possible, right? So when I first did Weight Watchers, I was probably in my really early 20s, right around the time I actually probably started to gain weight. Would have been the best time for me to really stick with it, but otherwise I wouldn't be here talking to you. I remember I lost about 30 pounds, which held the record until recently of the plan that I lost the most weight on at any given time. I can't really remember why I stopped doing Weight Watchers at that time. And I gained the weight back and then of course, more weight. Now I have actually tried Weight Watchers again throughout the years, multiple times, and I haven't really had a lot of success with it. And I think they've made it super simple, but for some reason, once I came off of it, I could never really regain being able to do it. I do currently have some family members that are using Weight Watchers right now and are having fantastic success. I know that they've revamped multiple times throughout the years, and I think now they have plans where they have a lot of things that are 0 points. Chicken, veggies, fruit, even potatoes, I think, on one of the plans, which, you know, potatoes. But I would have to say that in this case, the diet did not work for me. But really, was it the diet or was it me? Yeah, it was me. It was 100% me. So I've also tried the Zone Diet. And I don't know if you guys know what the Zone Diet is, but it's basically a plan where you have to have the perfect balance of carbs, fat, and protein. And let me tell you, if you get this right, it really does work. It was the second highest amount of weight that I had ever lost up until recently, right after Weight Watchers. I lost 20 pounds in like a month. And I mean, it came off like that. So the really good things about the Zone is that you can eat off of cravings. If you decide you want to eat something, you can eat that. Kind of like Weight Watchers. But for the Zone, like to say, I don't know, you want a piece of cheesecake, you can have the cheesecake, but then you have to balance out whatever else you're eating with that cheesecake with the proper amount of protein, fat, and carbs. So it does become a little bit more difficult when you're calculating it, but it is possible. So that was the upside with Zone. The downside with Zone is that I am not good with math. So calculating things was not fun for me. However, they have Zone Bar and they had all kinds of different varieties, and it had the perfect balance of carbs, fat, and protein in this little bar. I was eating like 3 or 4 of these a day because I didn't have to calculate anything. It was super quick, they were easy, and no math. So it was a no-brainer for me. I was basically just eating these and no other food. Yeah. So I actually started to get sick. Well, at the time, I was thinking it was just because I was tired of eating these bars. But now looking back at it, it was probably because I was getting no other nutrients other than what was made up in these bars. Yeah, this wasn't my smartest time in my life. I don't know if I've had a smartest time. So for the Zone diet, the question is, did I fail the diet or did the diet fail me? Yeah, I failed the diet. Yeah. If I had done it properly, I probably would have lost all of my weight and probably gained it all back. But that's not really the point. The point is that it really actually was a good plan. The concept was based off of science or whatever, your body and stuff. It made sense and it worked. The problem is that I had to do too much. So another big one that I tried was Nutrisystem. Yeah, and that was like 6 or 7 years ago. So a more recent major plan that I tried. Now, most of you guys already know Nutrisystem sends you like 75% of the food that you're going to eat, right? The only thing you're really adding are like fruits, veggies, some whole grains, things like that. The fantastic thing about Nutrisystem was that it kind of fed my love of shopping with the thought of being healthy. So I could go in every month, pick these foods that I wanted, because you get to pick what you get. And it comes right to the door, easy peasy. Some of the downsides with Nutrisystem. At the time that I did this, which again was many, many, many years ago, it was approximately $400 for the plan that I had. And you're not even done. You have to still buy other food for yourself. And I had another mouth in the house to feed. So I had to buy other groceries on top of what was coming. The second thing was that the food, in my opinion, was heinous. And I don't mean that it was bad. I mean, it was inedible, in my opinion. I really should have gotten the clue on the first month when the hamburger that I ordered came and you didn't have to refrigerate it. I lasted about 4 months on Nutrisystem, which was way longer than I should have lasted. But I lasted about 4 months. And by the time I was in the 4th month, I'm trying to give this food away. Like, I'm passing it out at parties. I almost wrapped some up at Christmas time. I mean, I'm trying to give this food away. And again, this was many, many years ago. Their food can be completely different now. Some people liked the food, at least that's what they said on the commercials. However, I did not like it. So, did this diet fail me or did I fail the diet? Wrong. The diet failed me. It is not my fault that the food was heinous. In my opinion, okay? Not my fault. I'm pretty positive had the food been delicious, I would have been able to stick with it. So we're going to go with this was the plan, not me. I really feel like the only reason that people lose weight on this at all is because they can't afford to buy any other food. And now they're stuck with a month's supply of inedible food, so they're basically starving to death. So that's why they're losing weight, in my opinion. And I mean, I have tried many, many other diets through the years. I've tried keto, Atkins, South Beach, the Mediterranean diet, Slim Fast, cabbage soup, Campbell's soup. That was one that me and Mickey made up. It didn't work. The lemonade diet, you know, the one with the maple syrup and the cayenne pepper, your basic 1,200 calories, 20 grams of fat, something like that. And that's kind of more along the lines of what I do now is I count calories, using an app. So what kind of diets have you guys used in the past? What have you done? What are you doing now? I know I've heard about Noom, and I've heard about that metabolic living. We've talked a little bit about that before. So still things that I am willing to try as long as they're not fad type things. So let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you can see my continuing journey. And I will see you next week. Yes, okay, guys, my K-pop recommendation this week is an artist named Key. The song is called Hate That. It's featuring another artist named Taeyeon. I don't know if I said that right. My bad if I butchered it. Guys, this is one of my favorite songs right now. It is so good. Please listen to it. Also, let me know what you thought about Monsta X's song that I recommended last week. And let me know what you think about Hate That. All right. Bye.